Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
We have an exciting VDL Christmas edition this morning. We can't wait to explore Beaver Creek Village and Lions Head Village with the one and the only Ty Diaz. Stay tuned. You are watching VDL. It starts right now.
Hi, I'm Trisha Swenson.
I'm Brazzo.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ken Hovey.
I'm Meredith Kirkman.
I'm Ty Diaz.
I'm Charlie Kennedy.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
We are VDL.
Vail Daily Life.
We are VDL.
VDL.
We are VDL.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to VDL. My name is Ty Diaz. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays to all of us. So many holidays layered upon one another right here, and it continues. Speaking of layering, the snow has also arrived. Have you been dreaming of a white Christmas? Is this your first, even with us in Colorado and with snow? Yeah, someone certainly kind of paid their tribute to the Norse god of snow, Uller, did their rituals, got the snow here, and significant as it is. But again, happy holidays to you as we're sharing with you events that are happening for the weekend, for your Christmas weekend on VDL. And as you can see here, it's going to be a Merry Christmas. You're going to find our sentiment message sent to you from the VDL family. Meredith spends Christmas morning in Vail Village, and you just witnessed her a moment ago. Trisha visits Vail at the Four Seasons, and I'm looking forward to checking out this segment. Charlie's in Beaver Creek sharing with us all the cool happenings, as well as sharing with you some holiday cooking, baking with Trisha, and so much more. What we're going to do right now is head outside and check in with Meredith to see how things are shaping up this Christmas morning over at Vail. You look fun and fantastic this morning. Meredith, how are you this morning? Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. I put in my Christmas bow and a cape for you viewers. I dressed up for Christmas. I adore this holiday, being born and raised here in Vail. I've spent every single Christmas here in Vail. I think it is the best place to spend Christmas. I mean, it's the villages you set up, we have at our fingertips. So speaking of villages, I'm actually at Lions Head Village, and I'm going to be exploring Lions Head with you guys for the next hour, checking out the holiday decorations, showing you live shots of our beautiful white Christmas we have. I feel like normally Vail always pulls out a white Christmas, and I'm so grateful this year. I'm going to be getting up on the hill today, so we're going to be sharing possibly the new lifts that are going to be opening today and the new runs. But I have the full Christmas spirit. I can't wait to spend the next hour with you.
This is going to be a fun hour as well. But even looking at this hour, Meredith, and again, we have Charlie in Beaver Creek. Usually Christmas morning, people wake up early to open presents together, and maybe those wake up a little bit earlier to spy Santa getting into the hot cocoa, milk, and coffee. That was coffee, hot cocoa, milk, and cookies. That's what I meant to say. That was left out for him overnight. But at the same time, it's usually a later start to getting to the slopes in the morning so that families can spend time together. What time are you planning on hitting the slopes?
We're going to probably, after the show, make some breakfast, and we did all of our presents last night just to get a little bit earlier start on the mountain, just to take full advantage, because the snow conditions are going to be so good today. So I'm hoping to get up there by like 10:30.
Oh, that's a good running start right there for you. And if you're thinking about one another this morning, breakfast is a good way to do so. And maybe customize each one's breakfast in your household this morning. Speaking of this morning, checking in Beaver Creek with Charlie. Good morning to you, Charlie. You look fun this morning. How are you? Merry Christmas to you.
Good morning, Ty. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to all our viewers, of course. Thanks for joining us on this gorgeous Christmas morning. I'd go as far as saying I feel a bit warm this morning. It's not even cold out. Here in Beaver Creek, we did get 9 inches last night, same in Vail too. And then, so that was in the last 24 hours. And then in the last 48 hours, we got 15 inches. So, Meredith, I'm going to live for you today if I don't make it to the slopes, because it's looking gorgeous out here and the conditions look amazing. Look how peaceful it is. There's not really anybody waking up so far here in Beaver Creek Village besides the lifties. The lifties have already headed up. Of course, the gondola doesn't open until 9 here. in Beaver Creek, and it'll be open till 4. But if you're skiing today, I mean, base layers for sure, but it's not chilly at all. It's gorgeous.
It is a beautiful start to the morning over at Vail and Beaver Creek, as you can see, and Charlie shared with us some of the snow totals reported the past 24 hours for both Vail and Beaver Creek, sharing in the same 9 inches of fresh snow out on the mountain. And let's just go ahead and kind of get into the day, wishing happy holidays to the staff that are out there early this morning as well, preparing the lifts and the maize for you. And so if you're thinking about anyone, maybe the lifties today, bring some breakfast burritos or hot cocoa over to those guys. Giving you a look at the weather right now. Again, 9 inches of new snow reported to both Vail and Beaver Creek in the past 24 hours. It is a white Christmas this morning, as you can find on the slopes out there. Keeping safety in mind while you're out on the slopes, as well as paying attention to your ability to perform on the slopes. But how is the weather going to be shaping up for today? Will we find that same hazardous type of traffic as well as on the roads as we did yesterday and last night? Here's what we're seeing this morning. Clouds overhead. Beautiful white Christmas all around Vail as we look at it. Eastbound, westbound traffic, a little bit of movement, more eastbound than westbound this morning, as you can see. We're also want to give you an idea of looking at your travel, getting out to the airports this morning. There's been a lot of talk in the news this morning about cancellations. That could be you before you make for that drive for your special limo, your shuttle. Check that, because you might still be with us a little bit longer, and you're certainly welcome to continue to celebrate the holidays with us. But high temperatures for the day, as you can see right there, we're looking for in fields of the teens, but temperatures will be in the mid-20s. Wind speeds, as you can see where Charlie is, already picking up for the start of the morning. And then as we look at our high temperatures for the morning, for the day, we're finding the mid-30s right there. Overnight low temperatures will be in the teens. How long will this weather stick around for us? Are we going to see more snow in the forecast? Let's take a look at the next few days. But what is it that you're hoping for, or what did you wish for this next few days for your holiday as we roll into the new year? Here's what we're finding for our Sunday, picking up the mid to upper 20s overnight low temperatures in the low teens, keeping that trend of the 20s into our Monday, Tuesday, dipping now into our Tuesday. Foggy sky conditions and overnight low temperatures, you can see right there, will be almost in the single digits, but we'll find those single digits right there Tuesday, Wednesday. This weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings. You're watching VDL. Merry Christmas. There's more.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room. Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally produced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, eggs, dairy, breads, flowers, nap nectars, and more. It's the holidays, and Nap Harvest can help you with all the ingredients to make your holiday meals delicious. Or we have take and bake meals if you're in a rush. Nap Harvest has fabulous gift ideas for everyone on your gift list. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
Welcome back to VDL, and Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for tuning in. If you're just tuning in with us right now, I'm sure you're wondering about the snow totals. Big snowstorm came on through, 9 and 9 inches, both reported Vail and Beaver Creek. And so if you're heading out in the slopes this morning, that's what's waiting for you. But take your time. Go slow. Here's what we want to do right now, and that's get you warmed up, fueled up with either caffeine, hot cocoa, some whipped cream, and that's from Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. And we thank them this morning for being a sponsor with us. And you could find them in Beaver Creek this morning, right near the escalators on your way over to the slopes. They also have a roastery location in Minturn. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. Definitely getting my blend of it this morning. Emma made the coffee, and did you make this jet fuel level? Or is
I make it really strong.
Do you? Okay, yeah, because it's kicking in. She's like, why are you talking so fast? And I'm like, could be the coffees. Thank you again, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. Here's what made headlines in today's newspaper, the Vail Daily. Fun little cover that we'll find this holiday morning, as you can see. And it says, "Slay the Slopes," and you can find at least 3 Santas on the cover of today's paper making their way out there on skis. I'm not seeing the mixed product. What's that? I'm seeing the skis, not necessarily snowboarders in this mix. I'm sure they're in the background somewhere. Maybe they've already gone past in their Santa suits. But in today's headlines, let's take a look. Playing in the POW. Oh, this is fun right here. This is the Prima family of Dallas and the Otska family of Mexico having a snowball fight as the snow falls Christmas Eve, Friday, in Avon. Snow is expected to continue to fall throughout the weekend. And isn't that a fun photo? That's pretty much the holiday imagery we all have in our minds, and especially if we're not from an area that normally gets snow, like Texas, that we think to have a snowball fight. Well, then there's the iconic image right there. A boon for the saloon. The Minturn Saloon begins a new chapter under Valley locals who plan to revitalize the historic watering hole while preserving its charm. That topic is found on page A3, and we'll get into that a little bit more here. In the local and regional, we'll find Rare Air. And we have Kai Owens flies over a jump during the World Cup Women's Freestyle Mogul Skiing Competition back in February in Deer Valley, Utah. We'll find Kai's right here. And she's, let's see here, Kai Owens, who adopted from China by a local couple at 16 months, eyes a triumphant return, her native country, as an Olympian. Yeah, that's an interesting story that you can find on page A2. Making our way into other topics in today's paper, the Minturn Saloon now open under new ownership, the restaurant to remain open throughout the winter season as a new owner plans on updates after the ski season is over. And do yourself a favor and make your way into Minturn and kind of discover that town itself, but certainly make your way into the saloon. A lot of history can be found there, and hopefully it all becomes preserved there. Christmas wish come true for Glenwood Boy. Recent fundraising brings $35,000 needed to purchase a robotic walking device for 6th grader Turner Fatsko. And you can find the image right here, this photo with 12-year-old Turner and his mother, Jenny, share a Christmas holiday moment. In sports and outdoors, Yeti splits against Vipers. And here's what you'll find from the home club Prevail in rivalry March match last weekend in Breckenridge. And also in our final topic, was that our final topic? Those are some of our topics that you can find in today's Vail Daily newspaper. But we appreciate you listening to VDL on Spotify while walking down to collect today's newspaper from the blue boxes in your neighborhood. Speaking of the neighborhood, are you making your way out of the neighborhood? You're going to find it covered with snow. And if you're making your way to the interstate, here's how it is shaping up this morning. Far more visibility than yesterday for this morning drives, but still seeing some shoulder and median snow right there leaving on Vail Pass. You're finding wet conditions for that climb, not